Was it an exciting day today at Freedom Acres? Yes, it was. So, Gracie and I, let's see, where is Gracie? Oh, there she is. Yep, right there. Gracie and I, we've had an interesting couple of weeks. You'll notice I was not here last week. So, let's back up to that and tell you what I was up to. So I moved last week from where I have been staying in St. Petersburg to a new temporary location in Tampa now, which puts me closer to the property, which is absolutely fabulous. My friend Nair, who's also wearing the hat of my general contractor, she has several rental properties, and she has one that she's renovated the inside, and they're still working on the outside and doing some completing. But the bottom line is that it's empty right now. Well, it was empty. Now I'm living in it. So last weekend, Gracie and I made a bunch of trips back and forth from St. Pete to Tampa in the Jeep, moving all of our living essentials, all of our current possessions that are not in storage, over to this new location, which is a very exciting move, by the way, because it is closer. And Gracie and I have a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house that we're all alone in, and it is it's just a fabulous small space, kind of working my way toward the smallest space that I'll be living in. And so the other things that happened this week were we had a little kerfuffle with some measurements with the sink. And so Nair came to the property again yesterday morning to measure for the countertop, to make sure that those measurements are correct, because since the sink was not the right size, and we've now had to purchase another sink, I think she was just checking to make sure, which I love, of course. So that should be complete this coming week, and then we will be able to get all of her guys here to finish the work that they have to do here on the inside. And that will complete everything for our plan. And then we just have to get all the inspection information to the county, and well, you know what happens then. Then it's kind of like, all right, we'll see what happens at that particular moment in time. But things are moving forward. I just had to take a weekend off to do the move that I had to do, and so I brought a bunch of stuff here to put in storage. I still had with me in St. Pete, I still had a lot of stuff for the property that was stuffed in the little 116 square foot room that I was renting from my friend in St. Pete. And so we brought all that over here today, and then we also have been doing measurements. So I'm now measuring twice for things like the sofas, the cabinets, the other things that go inside the house. And Gracie, as you can see, she's just hanging out here in the sun sometimes, mostly by me. She is all about just hanging out on this deck, and so am I. So we're going to be moving on now. We'll be going back. I need to I completed all of my transferring my mail to a new post office box here in Dunellen. Rather than doing some interim mail thing, I went ahead and got a P.O. box here in Dunellen, and I have transferred all the mail, but I do need to run by there on my way out of town to pick up the authorization codes that they have sent to the new address. So I'll be doing that, and then I'll be heading on back to Tampa. It's funny, this month marks 3 years since I left South Florida on this adventure. And of course, when I left South Florida on this adventure, I had no idea that this was the adventure I was going to be on. I really thought I was going to be getting another condo on the Gulf versus a condo on the ocean. It seemed pretty simple to me. I had no idea I was going to end up here with 10 acres of land further north and spending 2+ years getting it built out so that I could actually live here. But I'm in very high hopes that we're close now. So stay in high hopes with me. I wish you all a fabulous week. I'll be back next weekend. And of course, Gracie and I wish you freedom for yourself and your life. And we wish you love. So here, let me bring my buddy up here. Buddy, there we go. Yeah, so we wish you love. And we'll see you again next week. Okay, bye. One more lick. There we go. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay, bye.